These individuals wanted to challenge you, and they messed around and got embarrassed. You're going to have insecure people that's going to call themselves trying to compete with you or want to embarrass you, but you messed around and had embarrassed them by minding your business, staying in your lane, and not only that, doing what makes you happy. See, these unhappy individuals, the only thing they know best for is trying to bring other people down. But you are a winner, you are a leader, and you are an eagle. They can't bring you down. How can they bring somebody down when you all the way up? If you let them. But you're not going to let nobody bring you down or talk that negative BS into your ear. It going one ear out the other. And also, if they ever try to challenge you, not only you will embarrass them, but you will put them in a place and you will prove them wrong in front of everybody. They will be so ashamed and you will brutally embarrass them to the point they will never ever try a person like you ever again. But these folks want your attention. You making them look bad, but they make their own self look bad by stepping up to you and trying to challenge you for what? Maybe because they see your progress. They see that you were struggling, but now you're not struggling no more. And the ones that's doing the talking and want to challenge you are losing behind the scenes. They can look like they got it going on, but behind closed doors, they are suffering. Behind closed doors, they want to be in y'all's shoes, but your shoes are way too big for these individuals. Their arms are way too short to box with you. You got them long arms, ladies and gentlemen. And as a matter of fact, the devil himself wanted to challenge you, but he ended up losing too. It's like a video game. Every challenge of the game, it gets harder and harder. But picture this. Spiritually, in reality, life battles gonna get harder and harder. So you already got enough challenges as it is. But every challenge that was thrown at you, you overcame it. Now you got the fly little monkeys, the creatures of the night, want to step up to you and see what you working with. But you about to show them that you ain't the one to be challenged. You about to show every single last one of them. They should never ever step up to a chosen one like you ever again. But people want to challenge y'all for some reason. It could be your looks, the way you dress, the way you talk, walk, or it's your aura. When you step into a room, everybody, they stop what they doing and look at you. And that can make some people very envious. The reason why I am making this because all of you that can relate to this have people try to challenge you in front of other people. And they messed around and found, they had messed around and found out the hard way. When I say they messed around and found out the hard way, they found out the hard way, ladies and gentlemen. That because you look so easy in the face. Because you're so nice. But they should also know, never judge a book by its cover. You may look nice. You may got a baby face or whatever the case may be. But the moment they challenge you, they're going to get another side of you they wish they had never seen. They're going to see another side of you. They should have stayed in their little turtle shell or in a little cave or in a little hole like a little mouse, like the mouse from Tom and Jerry. They're going to wish like hell they should have stayed in their little hole instead of coming for you. But if they want to teach a valuable lesson, teach them. Because remember, they the student and you the teacher. They the kid and you the parent. So you got to school these individuals. You got to put them in timeout. You got to put them on punishment. Since they want to act like children, ladies and gentlemen, treat them like little children. And when you embarrass them, they're going to wish like hell. This should have never came for you in the first beginning. And then when you through with them, they're going to put some respect on your doggone name. Next time they approach you, they're going to be like, sir or ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's how it's going to be done. But at the same time, they want to challenge you because they think they big and bad. Or they want to make you look like the piece of ish that they are. Which means they want to put that energy that they are carrying all onto you. But you are protected by this bubble. You understand? Or shall I say you understand? It's like you in this bubble. And whatever they try to throw at you, your bubble cannot be bust. They want to ruin your party, but your party cannot be ruined. Not even a monkey can ruin your party. So they had to team up with other individuals. Because they know they couldn't defeat you one-on-one. They know at the same doggone time they couldn't defeat you, so they had to get a lot of people, and guess what? They still lost. Because they not challenge you face-to-face. They do it spiritually. By trying to make you look bad. And not only that, they want your name to be looking so doggone bad. They just want you looking bad out there, ladies and gentlemen. And they made their own self look bad. But I will tell you this, though. If they ever try to challenge you, you already know you're going to win anyway. Because number one, you know who you are. Number two, you're not going to back down for no challenge. And number three, last but not least, you ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. So, but what's the problem here? You know what I mean? Like I said in my other video. And by the way, this is part 3. But back to the topic. The reason why they want to prove themselves to you because they want everybody to look at them like they as a winner. But that is a loser mindset. Losers don't have, winners don't have time to challenge other people. But losers do. Because losers ain't got nothing going on. But winners stay in their lane and mind their own business. Imagine you were driving on the road and you in your lane. Here's somebody else trying to get in your lane. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to get in your lane. But the lane you in is for winners only. If they want to become a winner, they need to get that hatred out their heart. They need to stop trying to challenge other people. Because they mess around and challenge the wrong one, they're going to mess around and find out the hard way. Not only get their behinds embarrassed, but they're going to be the laughing stock. See, they threw rumors and lies on your name to make you the laughing stock. But if they ever try to challenge you, which they not going to do anyway, you will embarrass the living crap out of them. They not ready for y'all. They never was. One-on-one, they couldn't defeat you. So they had to get 20 people against one. 50 or 1,000. I don't care what that amount is. They all lost. One by one. And now they going up against each other. Turn on one another. Cussing each other out. Get ready to fight each other. Get ready to turn each other from limp. All because they were wrong about you. They were dead wrong. One thing about your chosen people. You always right. But let's be clear here. We all can't be right all the time. We don't know everything. We still learning. But these individuals, they act like they know it all. They act like they seen it all and know it all. But they don't know nothing. They think they know you, but they really don't. And that's the best part about it. People gonna really think they know you until you prove them dead wrong in front of all their little friends. The student can never outsmart the teacher. And that's what they try to do to y'all. They try to outsmart y'all, but you end up outsmarting them. Now they walking down with their head down in shame. Embarrassed, so ashamed. The guilt is all in their face. You see it in their eyes. Their hatred, their guilt, their embarrassment is in their eyeballs. This is why people avoid you, because you prove them wrong behind the scenes. But like I told you, you ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. You already know who you are. And that, my friend, you are a shining star. They want to dim your light, but you ain't finna dim your light for nobody out here. You don't care who they represent. You don't care how much money they make. You don't care what their occupation is. If that doggone miserable to want to challenge you, they ain't nothing. They ain't nobody. But you are a somebody, and you better know it too. That's why I am making this video. You are a somebody. And them, they are a nobody. Put the shovel in the dirt and tell me, can you dig that? In the words of Booker T, can you dig it, sucker? But on the real though, they know not to challenge you. And if they did, I bet y'all had proved all of them wrong. Every single last one of them individuals. Because they were threatened by you. But see, when you mind your business, people are threatened by that. So, continue to scare the living daylights out of them. No, you're not Michael Myers, you're not Jason, you're not the Candyman, you're not Freddy Krueger, you're not Chucky, you're not Ghostface, you're not Jeepers Creepers, you're not Texas Chainsaw Master or Pinhead, none of them, but every time they see you, they run for the hills. Because they know if they challenge you again, it ain't going to be pretty. But I will say this. You ain't got to prove yourself to nobody. But your ancestors, your spiritual team, your spiritual squad is doing the work for you. Because when these people stepped up to you or tried to, they have felt the presence of your ancestors, your loved ones, and the man upstairs. So they know when they see you, it's either they show you respect or they run. Like the little girls that they are. Like the cowards that they are. Like Forrest Gump, they are running, boy. When I say they running, they running. When they see you, they running. But like I said, you ain't do nothing to nobody but minding your own. But keep doing what you're doing. Don't do your life for nobody. If these demons can't face the light, they need to stay in the darkness, which means they need to stay in their lane. But I'm going to go ahead and close this one and wrap this one up, y'all. Happy Tuesday. It is November. One more month. And 2026 will be here before you know it, in a blink of an eye. It's been one hell of a year, y'all. It's been one heck of a ride. And guess what? We're going to ride this thing until all four of the tires, all four of the wheels fall off. And we ain't going nowhere. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share the video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe out there. Thank you all for support. And I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Peace.